Episode number 101. I prefer the lovering part. Viola and Angelo are two of our favorite names, isn't that queer? Said Meg, wiping her eyes, for the lovering part was tragical. Who wrote it? Asked Beth, who had caught a glimpse of Joe's face. The reader suddenly sat up, cast away the paper, displaying a flushed countenance, and with a funny mixture of solemnity and excitement replied in a loud voice, "Your sister." "You?" cried Meg, dropping her work. "It's very good," said Amy critically. I knew it. Oh, my Joe, I'm so proud." And Beth ran to hug her sister and exult over this splendid success. Dear me, how delighted they all were, to be sure. How Meg wouldn't believe it till she saw the words "Miss Josephine March" actually printed in the paper. How graciously Amy criticized the artistic parts of the story, and offered hints for sequel, which unfortunately couldn't be carried out, as the hero and heroine were dead. How Beth got excited, and skipped, and sang with joy. How Hannah came in to exclaim, "Sakes alive, well I never!" in great astonishment at that Joe's doings. How proud Mrs. March was when she knew it. How Joe laughed, with tears in her eyes, as she declared she might as well be a peacock, and done with it, and how the spread eagle might be said to flap his wings triumphantly over the house of March, as the paper passed from hand to hand. "Tell us about it. When did it come? How much did you get for it? What will father say? Won't Laurie laugh?" cried the family, all in one breath as they clustered about Joe, for these foolish, affectionate people made a jubilee of every little household joy. "Stop jabbering, girls, and I'll tell you everything," said Joe, wondering if Miss Burney felt any grander over her Evelina than she did over her rival painters. Having told how she disposed of her tales, Joe added, "And when I went to get my answer, the man said he liked them both, but didn't pay beginners, only let them print in his paper, and noticed the stories. It was good practice, he said, and when the beginners improved, anyone would pay. So I let him have the 2 stories, and today this was sent to me, and Laurie caught me with it and insisted on seeing it, so I let him. And he said it was good, and I shall write more, and he's going to get the next paid for, and I'm so happy, for in time I may be able to support myself, and help the girls." Joe's breath gave out here, and wrapping her head in the paper, she bedewed her little story with a few natural tears, for to be independent, and earn the praise of those she loved were the dearest wishes of her heart, and this seemed to be the first step toward that happy end. Chapter 15. A Telegram. "November is the most disagreeable month in the whole year," said Margaret, standing at the window one dull afternoon, looking out at the frost-bitten garden. "That's the reason I was born in it," observed Joe pensively, quite unconscious of the blotch on her nose.